Welcome back to Beckley, West Virginia, home of the West Virginia High School Soccer State Championships. It's the second game of the Class AAA Boys Tournament. It's number 2 and host Woodrow Wilson back to this point in the postseason for the first time in 14 years, standing between the Flying Eagles and a date with Hurricane in Saturday's state championship game, the Wheeling Park Patriots. It's the 2-3 game here in Class AAA. My name's Tom Bragg. Joining me, my broadcast partner, Chris Kessel. And Chris, a lot of history with these two teams. They've played this season, but these are, you talk about blue bloods, teams, programs that have been around and been successful, not just over the years, over the decades in high school soccer in West Virginia. Wheeling Park, a team that's been to the state tournament, won state titles. Woodrow Wilson, the Flying Eagles, a team that has that history, but it's been 14 years since they've been here. Been very tough to get out of Region 3 with the run that George Washington's been on over the last decade and a half or so. Patriots down a little bit this year. Flying Eagles take advantage with a very good team. It's nice to have Beckley back in the state tournament, right? They've been the host and such a good host. It's such a good soccer town. It just feels right having Woodrow Wilson playing in these games.
Tom, they have shown out
Great
today.
Crowd.
You can maybe even already up I posted some pictures to my Twitter if you want to see it. It is as near a sellout of a game for a AAA semifinal that I think I've ever seen. They have, 6 sections out of the 8 are Woodrow fans today.
2 entire sections of students, it looks like maybe.
It is
bust them across town here to
electric.
Be here for this game. It's going to be loud. They're already getting kind of rowdy here as we still await the pregame introductions here at Paul Klein Stadium. Again, this is the second of today's 2 Class AAA Boys State semifinals. The first game, top-seeded Hurricane remained unbeaten, a 2-0 win against number 4 Martinsburg, but a hard-fought 2-0 win. The Redskins grabbed 2 goals in the first 10 minutes and then were left to hang on for the rest of the game. Martinsburg had its chances, but really the last, 20 minutes of the ballgame, Hurricane showed its class and its pedigree and really took over. They weren't able to put another goal in, but it was all Hurricane down the stretch. That was an impressive win against a very good Martinsburg team.
It was a great game. Like you said, you saw the pedigree of Hurricane in that, and I think that what we're going to see in this game, Tom, is Woodrow Wilson has been looking forward to this group of kids that's coming through their program right now for several years. They have a bunch of kids that have been playing together for a long time, that have been quality at every level they've played at, and we're seeing Wheeling Park coming down with Trez McLeod, who is one of the most highly spoken of players in the entire state of West Virginia, one of the most electric attacking players there is, and an amazing talent that I can't wait to finally see in person after only getting to watch his clips online.
Yeah, McLeod has been fantastic this year, certainly one of the front runners for postseason individual awards. 38 goals, 18 assists. That is 50 total goal contributions for the young Patriot. That's outstanding. That is one of the best seasons you'll see any year. That's going to be amongst the best that you'll see. He far from the only one who can do damage for this Wheeling Park team, though, as number 17, Wilson Hanna, a 6'1 junior, also has scored 27 goals, 13 assists, so he's just at 40 goal contributions this year. So if you think about that, between the 2 big scoring threats for this Wheeling Park team, 90 total goal contributions this season. Some teams don't score 90 goals in a couple of years, let alone in 1 year. These 2 contributed to 90 for Wheeling Park. They will be the men to watch for the guys in red, white, and blue today. For Woodrow Wilson, of course, we mentioned this is the first time the Flying Eagles have been here since 2010. Led on the field by a junior, Kobe Dillon. 16 goals, 4 assists this season. Number 8, Allie Fargley, also just a sophomore. 14 goals, 7 assists. Hagan Hall, the other Flying Eagle in double digits in goals scored this year. He's at 11 for the season. The sophomore, just his second year of high school ball and double-digit goals as we await the introductions of Wheeling Park and Woodrow Wilson. Crowd's starting to get loud here already. Just a great atmosphere. Cloud cover starting to arrive here in the southern part of the Mountain State. The wind starting to pick up. Temperature-wise, an uncharacteristically comfortable day outside here at the YMCA soccer complex in Beckley. Usually you come down to States, it's like the post office. Rain, sleet, snow, whatever you got, they're going to throw at you. And there may be some of that in store for us still this weekend, but temperature-wise, it's warm. It's weird. We talked about this in the first game when you told the kids it's weird to be sweaty on Halloween, and it's weird to be warm here at the state tournament.
Totally in agreement. I think that a couple years ago when we were here, it was in the low 40s.
Oh, we were in hats and gloves.
And upper 30s, especially at night once the sun went down. But today, I mean, the temperature is great. A little bit of wind. Hopefully it won't have any real effect on the game today.
Number 17, Wilson Hannah.
As we go through introductions, the Wheeling Park players being introduced first and being booed by the Beckley students. There are some Wheeling Park parents, and I think there's some students here too. It's not a full crowd the way that the Beckley side of the stands are, but they're loud though. They're making some noise down there. So good on them. Not a short trip from Wheeling to Beckley.
I feel that Wheeling and Martinsburg both brought great groups of fans today, considering they're both 4.5 to 5.5 hours away.
Number 12, Jonathan Scott. Number 19, Mikey Camarillo. Number 20,
The reserves being introduced for Woodrow Wilson. We wait the starters here.
Aiden Stafford.
Of course, Steve Lerba, a guy we both know, longtime head coach here at Woodrow Wilson, the son of Dave Lerba, of course, the longtime official for the West Virginia Soccer Association. Just, you hear the Lerba name, you think soccer in Beckley. Steve's been the coach here at Woodrow Wilson for a long time. I mean, the Lerbas, we were just asking earlier, he's like, where's Spike, the other Lerba brother? We haven't seen much of Spike yet this weekend. Usually we're in the building over there, or Spike's roaming around. I'm sure that he's got lots on his plate right now.
I just want to go ahead and reiterate, just like we did at the beginning of the first game, how good of a job the city of Beckley, the host West Virginia Soccer Association, the YMCA Paul Klein Memorial Stadiums, how good of a job they do hosting this event. It's just a wonderful facility with great people, great volunteers. Love it here.
As we finish up introduction of the Woodrow Wilson starters. Again, going back to the stats for the Flying Eagles, Kobe Dillon, number 3, leading scorer on this team, 16 goals, 4 assists. So we get the introductions wrapped up, talking about who's going to be ball boying and assisting here. A shout out to some of the local schools and club teams. Legacy FC, a long-time club fixture on the travel circuit here in West Virginia and in this region. Produced a lot of good players, a lot of good teams over the years. Some pregame handshake between the teams.
Yes.
Teams getting ready to go here. Can't take you anywhere, man. Someone in the crowd recognizes Chris just about everywhere we go.
Well, it's our friend Kevin Baker's
It is.
Father,
we got to give a shout out to our buddy Kevin
to the
Baker.
Bakers. Yes.
Kevin, we know from Charleston, a former Woodrow Wilson player, and his dad's sitting right next to us here. Teams getting some last-minute instructions from their head coaches. Patrick Tetrick, the man in charge for Woodrow Wilson, joined on the bench by assistant coaches Avery Ortiz, Wes Navarro, and Roger Auscherman. Steve Lerba, the head coach, as we mentioned, for Woodrow Wilson. Tim Mitchum listed as the statistician. So 80 minutes between one of these teams and a date with Hurricane in Saturday's Class AAA state championship game. Redskins looking to do one better than their runner-up finish last season, but either one of these teams would certainly love to spoil that run that Hurricane's been on. Looks like Woodrow Wilson will be on our left as we begin here. Flying Eagles in their dark tops of maroon and black. White numbers, word Beckley written in bold font across the front. White shorts. Dark socks for the Flying Eagles. Wheeling Park's going to come out in their all-white uniforms. White tops, white shorts, white socks. Red numbers and lettering outlined in blue. Patriots will be moving from right to left here in the first half as this wind really begins to pick up. It's 40 minutes on the clock here. First half about to begin. Paul Klein Stadium, longtime home. The Class AAA High School Soccer State Tournament in West Virginia, part of this YMCA facility here with Carter Family Field next door, hosting the AAA portion of things. Here in the AAA contest, the boys playing in the morning section. As we mentioned, Hurricane defeated Martinsburg this morning. We are underway now between Wheeling Park and Woodrow Wilson. Tyler Radford, the right back with the ball, plays it up to number 10, Bishop. Kobe Dillon now looking. Ball up into midfield now. Back out of bounds. It'll be another Woodrow throw-in.
And I think we're going to see a pretty interesting tactical matchup here with Woodrow coming out playing a 3-4-3, trying to have an extra midfielder. And Wheeling Park playing just a very traditional 4-3-3. So I think that we're going to try to see Woodrow try to own the midfield with the extra player in there and hope that they can deal with the attacking pressure with just three in the back today.
Of course, three in the back, something that this Woodrow team has done at times this season. In the regional final game against George Washington right here on this same field. They went with the three at the back look and really frustrated the Patriots in a 1-0 win. It just took one mistake at the back by George Washington to open the door, and Flying Eagles able to lock things up on their end with just those three guys at the back. But in reading the articles after that, George Washington coach Eric Engel was quoted saying, you know, those guys were so tough at the back and so good and so fast. We just couldn't get into our rhythm, and it's what makes them so good. Interesting to see how this group copes with this Wheeling Park attack. Because for as good as George Washington has been over the years, Patriots admittedly down a little bit this year, and these guys can fly. You look at the stats, they're putting the ball in the net. Woodrow Wilson, back line, has a task on their hands today. Ball out of bounds for a goal kick. Bishop playing the ball near side, trying to find Snyder. Snyder looking to play the through ball back to Bishop. Unable to link up with him, though. Bishop fighting for possession, though. Now it's Bishop and Snyder in there with number 12, Ike Ederholt. Woodrow gets the best of it. Flag goes up, though. He's going to be offside. Got caught down there in no man's land. Sometimes, you know, you get those ping-ping 1-2 passes down there. You forget spatially where you're at, and it's real easy to just drift a step or two off, which is what appears to have happened there. Ball played out of the back by Wheeling Park. Touched out of bounds by a Woodrow player, though. It'll stay with the Patriots for a throw-in here on the near sideline. Ball comes in to Hannah. Hannah squares the ball now. It's played up to the far side. That's number 27, the younger Reidner McLeod, excuse me, the senior McLeod. Dispossessed by Woodrow Wilson. They've got a chance to hit on the counterattack now. That's number 16, Tyler Snyder, with the ball on his foot. He's waiting for help to come. Drops back to Bishop. Bishop touches back to Snyder, and Snyder just drags his defender down.
Direct kick for the Patriots.
The Woodrow Wilson player got beat. I don't think he was meaning to grab the guy. He was just reaching for something. Came up with the back of a jersey there. Woodrow trying to keep some of this pressure on. Bishop unable to keep it in. Ball goes out. It'll be a throw in here near the midfield stripe for Park. Looking for McLeod here on the near sideline. He's unable to keep it in. It goes out. Hear that wind starting to whip here in Beckley. Chance again here for the Flying Eagles. It's Faya on the far side, unable to keep it in bounds. It'll go out for a throw-in to White. Looking for Hanna now, unable to get the ball to him though. Ball stays in bounds. Hanna's got it on his foot. He's going to try to make a run for it. Hanna coming down the far sideline. Defender goes down, gets the ball, but unable to bring them both down. Hanna with a nice little 1-2 to go around him, unable to keep it close though. So a nice move to beat the defender, unable to keep the ball close enough though, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Wheeling Park nearly unlocking things on that far side, but Aaron Touch sends it for a goal kick. Ball now back into the midfield. Park's going to try to play it up again. They're looking for McLeod. It's a foot race, and they're just going to put it out of bounds. Throw in near side.
It's pretty obvious right here early that Wheeling Park is trying to find McLeod as often as they can.
Nice defense by the junior Jonathan Scott down there. He's the man tasked with now here comes Woodrow Wilson down the near sideline. It's number 8, Fairley. Ball out of bounds for a throw-in. Still in a dangerous spot. Coming up on 31 minutes to play here in the first half, so not quite 9 minutes gone. Score still 0-0 here between Woodrow Wilson and Wheeling Park. Wind really starting to whip now. You can see those corner flags twisting in the breeze. Another chance here for the Flying Eagles. Somebody trying to get loose for a shot. It comes in, saved by the goalkeeper, Hagen Hall, sophomore, with the left foot there.
Really nice left-footed shot, bringing it back across his body.
Gavin Border, the goalkeeper for Wheeling Park, on the save. Border, a 6'1", 190-pound senior for the Patriots. So a much different first 10 minutes than we witnessed in today's first semifinal. In that game, Hurricane came out running hot on the front foot, was able to grab 2 goals in the first few minutes and really kind of dictate the rest of the game from there. These two teams, it feels more prize fight here. We're feeling each other out. There's been a lot of jabs. No one's throwing any hooks or crosses yet, though.
Yeah, both teams seem to come out at the beginning, maybe even with a little bit of nerves in both sides, and now the game is definitely settling down. I think we're really seeing the quality of Woodrow right here in possession, been able to create a little bit in the midfield like they're trying to do and get the ball forward.
Back and forth in the midfield, finally settles on the foot of a Woodrow player. Now looking down the far sideline, ball out of bounds. Going the other way, though. Possession goes to the Patriots. Two very good teams. You've got to be good to get to this point in the season and play in this tournament. As deflection goes in the Patriots' favor, and now they got a chance. Look out, it's McLeod. He's got the ball on his foot, top of the box. Gets it to his left. Rocket deflects off of a defender. He's still got a chance, though. Twisting, turning, and cleared out by the Eagles. So the first real chance for the sharpshooter from Wheeling Park denied by Woodrow Wilson.
Defender Jackson Gray did a great job putting his body on the line and taking that one off the face, maybe.
Saying you got to be good, though, to get to this point in the season. We talked about Woodrow Wilson's path through Region 3, defeating George Washington 1-0 in that regional final. This Wheeling Park team, the Region 1 champion, had a tough route. Came out on the positive end of a battle with University in their regional championship game. Of course, the Hawks program that have been down here a few times in recent years. Beckley goalkeeper Ryder Kogar, senior, big boot out to midfield. Team's trying to settle it now. Big swing and a miss from Beckley, but there's Bishop now. He gets the ball, plays outside to Dillon. Dillon's got a step on his defender. Nice job to recover, though. Plays the ball far post. Nearly had a man there. He was looking for number 8 in the middle, Ali Farrelly.
Dangerous, dangerous ball. Flashed across the center of the box there.
So we see Dillon getting the ball onto his right foot. Nearly got it to the crashing forward, just not quite able to link up there inside the 6. So Wheeling Park gets one of its first good chances on their end. Woodrow Wilson comes down and answers with one of their first legitimate scoring threats on their end. So things starting to open up a little bit more. So we get into the middle portion of this first half. These two teams starting to feel each other out a little bit. Woodrow Wilson wins possession, right back to Wheeling Park, though. Patriots unable to control. Now Beckley will bring it up through the midfield. Played here near side for Bishop. Bishop trying to play down the sideline. Ball touched out of bounds, though. Bishop on it, though. He'll grab it, try to get a quick throw in. Touched out of bounds again. Back to Bishop. He's going to take his time this time. Looking down in the corner for a teammate. Wheeling Park just turns and boots that one out. Dylan Basconi, the freshman in there, trying to make things happen for Woodrow. Guys battling for position. Woodrow player argues he was fouled. Referee says no, but you do have the throw in, though. Quick throw. Now they're going to try to switch fields. Looked like Umberger was trying to find Basconi there, unable to get the touch on it. The ball goes all the way to the back of the Flying Eagles defense. Ball played up into the middle. That's Samuel Rocky. He loses possession, though. Back to Park. Team's trading the ball off in midfield right now. It's like Woodrow's going to try to get forward now. Here comes Kobe Dillon on the far side. Dillon still going forward. He's got a chance. Park defender goes to the ground. He gets the ball, though. Nice tackle. Park unable to clear it, though. Woodrow's just going to bring it all the way back and start over. Still scoreless here. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Winner moves on to Saturday's state title game to play Hurricane. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Woodrow. Park trying to clear it out now. Just trying to give themselves a few minutes to breathe. It's the last few minutes. Possession really dominated in this half of the field by Woodrow Wilson. Here come the Flying Eagles again. Ball played across. Goalkeeper gets his hands on it. Nice job there by Border. He's moving quick, trying to get the ball to McLeod here on the near sideline. McLeod loses possession, though. Defenders trading possession. That ball played over the top. It's going to stay in. Deflected out off of a Wheeling Park player. Woodrow looking to play the ball over the top. Header goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in Wheeling Park. Wheeling Park trying to find a pass there. Both teams, a lot of boom ball, a lot of things through the air right now, trying to bypass the midfield, but neither team having much luck with it at this point. Ball is out of bounds on that far sideline. Ball played over the top, looking for a man.
Oh,
nice spin move, touch, save, nice. Not done yet though. Another nice save. Wow, back-to-back saves from the Wheeling Park goalkeeper, Gavin Border. Wow. Woodrow Wilson with 2 chances to open the scoring here, turned away both times. And the score remains 0-0. Thanks to the senior, Gavin Border. Wow.
Just amazing double save there by the Wheeling Park goalkeeper.
Ball comes all the way back to Border. He's going to play it up. He's got a man there. That's Hannah. Hannah looking for McLeod on the far side. He's got one man to beat. Steps over, gets by him. The other defender comes in and cleans up, though. So nicely done team defense there by Woodrow Wilson. Slow the man down long enough to allow your teammate to come in behind and help out. But it'll still be a corner kick, though, for Wheeling Park.
I think we can see the electric nature of him with the ball and the fact that it's going to probably take 2 defenders every time.
Here comes the corner kick from the far side. I don't think the ball ever actually got inbounds, or it just came in for a second before going back out. Big goal kick by Jonathan Scott. Or excuse me, corner kick. Let's take another look at those double saves. It's a nice play on the far side to cut it back in. Quick one-timer there denied. Ball comes back out near the 18-yard line. Full extension to his right by Border to get a hand to it. And I think we've got a leader in the clubhouse for our personal list of plays of the weekend so far. That was spectacular. Through ball goes out of bounds.
Looks like Woodrow's switched their personnel and now has Faya out on the right wing. Started the game out on the left.
As we said, 20 minutes in now, or 19 and some change in now. Teams have had some time to sort of feel each other out, kind of figure out what's working, what isn't, maybe where they think there might be some deficiencies or weaknesses in the opponent. And the chess pieces are starting to move around a little bit. Things feel like they're opening up. Of course, Woodrow just had 2 good chances down there. We've seen McLeod have a couple of runs the other way. It feels like there's a goal in this game soon. Park looking to play over the top. It works out. There's Wilson Hannah. Hannah, a big guy, big body, long legs, chugging there, trying to get past the shorter defender. He's able to, but turned away by the second defender. Here comes Woodrow the other way. Ball now near side with Faya. Quick dummy. He steps over, looking back in the middle. Ball comes back to him. That's Bisconi, 27. Trying to make something happen on the far side with Alex Belcher. Nothing doing, though. McLeod's got it near midfield. He's just going to spin and come back. Play the ball to Rocky. Rocky looking over the top for Hannah. Flying Eagles have him bracketed with 3 defenders. Now ball back in the midfield. Rocky's going to bring it down to his foot. He looks to McLeod. McLeod steps on it. Now he's going to take off. Cuts back. Lots of room. Now he's just going to send it wide. Right back has it. Takes a man on dribbles. Makes a bad pass, though. Intercepted in central midfield by Bisconi, the freshman, and here comes Woodrow the other way. Tried to go over the top for Faya. Defender got ahead to it. Aiden Worley clears long, out of bounds. Park wins the ball back. Ball deflected. Looks like it came off of a hand, though, and that will be the call. It'll be a free kick for the Patriots just inside Woodrow's half of the field. It's like number 12, Ike Adderholt, over the ball. Adderholt plays short down the sideline. He's looking for Worley. Worley's ball. He didn't get quite around it as much as he wanted to. So that one goes out of bounds. Looks like he was trying to cross, whip something back into the far post, far side of the box. It just never quite bent for him.
I really like what Wheeling Park's doing with their three attackers, moving from side to side, central to the wing, so that Woodrow can't key one side of the defense on McLeod and make it tough for them and the defenders to adjust.
Indirect kick for the Patriots.
Foul goes against the Flying Eagles. It'll be a free kick for Wheeling Park. Of course, Trey McLeod, the big scorer for the Patriots, 38 goals. Not the only McLeod on the roster, though. The other, number 27, Ryder McLeod, 7 goals this season. He's been out there, also one of the attacking players for Wheeling Park today. Foul in the midfield. This one goes against the Patriots. It'll be a free kick for Woodrow Wilson. Cloud cover really settled in here now. Wind not quite as strong as it has been, but feels like it's maybe swirling a little bit as you see some of the flagpoles here at Klein Stadium. Coming up on 16 minutes to play here in the first half. Beckley tries to just chip over the top. Looks like that came last off of the head of a Wheeling Park player, and it'll be out for a corner kick. Kick will be here on the near side. It'll be Tyler Snyder, a senior, putting it in here for Beckley.
Beckley definitely putting a lot of bodies right in front of the goalkeeper.
Ball goes far post. Looked like a Beckley player got ahead to it to keep it alive. That's still on the foot of a Beckley player and deflects out of bounds. Jackson Schroeder, the left back, pushed up there on the far side. Nearly able to play that one back in, but able to win another corner here for the Flying Eagles. And they'll just switch sides and do it again as Snyder trots from one side of the field to the other.
Leading the match for the Flying Eagles, number 10, A.J. Bishop.
A.J. Bishop back in the game now for Woodrow Wilson, replacing Aiden Stafford, 5'8" senior midfielder. Here comes the kick from the far side. Bent in near post. Defender got ahead to it, played it back out. Looks like Woodrow's going to get to it first, though. Pressure's still on. There's Bishop dispossessed. Wheeling Park trying to play up through the middle, letting it hard to dribble through all those bodies. Here comes Woodrow the other way. Cloud dropping way back. He's on the ball now. He's going to play it near side for Rocky. Rocky's going to take a touch and try to play over the top for Hannah. Looks like it's going to be Hannah and the goalkeeper. Nice job by the defender there to shield the oncoming player and give his goalkeeper time to hop onto that one. Ryder Kogar comes up and collects it. Big boot by Kogar. Header one by Wheeling Park. Played up to Hannah. Hannah, 6'1" junior. Nearly got the ball up to a player to play it across and in. Ball goes out of bounds, though. Aiden McCorsky attempting the cross for Wheeling Park. So goal kick comes out, a couple touches and flicked on. Woodrow Wilson trying to hit here on the counterattack. Wheeling Park doing a good job of shutting that down and trying to get one started of their own. Hannah on the ball. Plays a short touch, trying to look for Adderholt. Adderholt loses it though. Ball goes all the way through, and it's the the Wheeling Park goalkeeper, Border, who picks it up. So Border's just going to hang on to it for a second before putting his boot through it. Up near midfield now. Ryder McLeod nearly with the head, loses possession though. Wheeling Park gets it right back. We nearly lose possession of all of our stat sheets here. Foul right at midfield against Woodrow Wilson. It'll be a free kick for Wheeling Park. It'll be Adderholt again. Seems like he's the guy. Wheeling Park likes to be on the ball in these free kick, dead ball situations. We've seen him take several corners also. Just as I say that, they send him off. And he makes a run, and it'll be another player, number 4, Max Seibert, taking the kick. Wilson Hannah with the ball. Tries to turn, not fast enough though. It was a slow turn, and he grabbed the defender after he lost the ball. So free kick to Woodrow after a nice play defensively by number 15, Jackson Schroeder. Schroeder wins the foul and takes the kick, puts his foot through the ball. Trying to find Farrelly up there. Team's jockeying for possession here in midfield. Now ball switches sides. It's going to be a foot race to get to it. Wheeling Park wins. It's McCorsky over there. He's going to drop it back. Now ball back to McCorsky. McCorsky shoved down near the sideline. He stays with it though. He got fouled on the play. It'll be a free kick for Wheeling Park. Kick comes from Park. Floater looking for one of the McLeods. It's Trey. Ball now played all the way back. Park's going to flip it. Park playing possession now. Here comes the big through ball looking for Hannah. Hannah trying to find some space to work on that far sideline. Unable to though. It's out of bounds though. He'll win a throw in for his team, Wheeling Park.
You know, as this game continues to progress on and on, I think that we're maybe going to see set pieces become an integral part of who wins, just like we saw in the first game.
Long throw in, looking for McLeod. McLeod got a touch to it, unable to really corral it though and do anything with it. Woodrow Wilson clears. Ball all the way back to Albrecht. Albrecht plays through. Beckley now with the ball. They're going to play it all the way back to Albrecht again. He's going to take his time. Now he's going to play wide now all the way back to Border, the goalkeeper. He takes a touch with his right. Goes back. They're doing a little too much playing with the ball. Big mistake at the back by Wheeling Park. Woodrow Wilson's got numbers. It's Dillon. He puts a shot in. The mistake kills Wheeling Park. Oh, inside. Beckley takes advantage. Woodrow Wilson 1, Wheeling Park 0. 8:57 to go in the first half. Kobe Dillon with the goal for the Flying Eagles. So huge mistake at the back as Wheeling Park trying to play possession as we go to the replay. And this touch here, it hits the Beckley player and falls right to Dillon. Dillon gets it back eventually and puts his left foot through the ball and beats Border. And just like that, Woodrow Wilson takes the 1-0 lead. This crowd comes alive here at Klein Stadium. Seemed like both teams were really, really needing a breakthrough of some sort to kind of get out of this slog that the game had become. And that may have been it. A mistake at the back by Wheeling Park. Beckley hops on it. All of a sudden, 1-0, Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah, the high press, Snyder taking away the man in the middle, putting him under a lot of duress, winning a ball. Then as he's falling, flicking it out for the assist. Great composed finish. A lot of times you see players get so excited right there that they kick it straight at the goal, shoot it straight at the goalkeeper, hit it over. It was just wonderful work by the attacking players of Woodrow to be the first defenders, win the ball, and then convert.
Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Woodrow Wilson strikes first. Of course, this is our second-class AAA boys state high school soccer semifinal of the day. Hurricane defeated Martinsburg 2-0 in our first contest, so the winner here will move on to play the Redskins on Saturday. If this result holds right now, it would be Woodrow Wilson. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Wheeling Park. So, Chris, if you're Wheeling Park, how do you answer here? Because it's a fluky thing that happened back there. It's not you can extrapolate and say, oh, we were doing this wrong and it cost us. It was one play that really cost you there. Do you change up much about your approach right now?
I personally don't think that they need to change a lot because they've had some score. They've had some creative chances where they've created scoring opportunities. They haven't had any shots or shots on goal yet, but they've been down in the box, had the ball in possession down in the attacking end. And they have one of the most electric players in the state. You get the ball to McLeod's feet, anything can happen.
7.5 minutes to go here in the first half. A.J. Bishop wins possession for the Flying Eagles. Step over nearly got past him. Now the ball back to Wheeling Park. Samuel Rocky is just going to touch it all the way back to Albrecht. He's making the run out of the back. The center back getting a little bit lost in the midfield, but here comes Wheeling Park. It's Wilson Hanna now with the ball on his foot near side. He plays in, deflected out. Nice defense. There's that center back, Albrecht. He gets it on his left foot. Doesn't really get much on the shot, though. Big man from the back, pushing up, finishing his run. The old soccer adage. You make the pass, it'll come back to you. That one came back to him. He got a chance, just maybe didn't get his best on the actual shot. 6.5 to go now here in the first half.
I think that last possession by Wheeling Park speaks to what we were just talking about. You just keep doing what you're doing, keep trying to create chances. It's 1-0, no reason to change how you're trying to play the game right now.
There's Ike Adderholt loses possession. Now he wins it back. Nope. Going to stay with Woodrow Wilson with Bishop. Adderholt and Bishop, a big matchup to watch there. As we go to McLeod. McLeod gets it on his left foot, near side, off the outside of the net. Shows you just how quickly things can turn for Wheeling Park. They've got so much speed up front. It just takes one through ball. Nice work defensively by Woodrow Wilson to limit the angle there. Replay coming up here. As you see, great through ball by Wilson Hanna. McLeod getting the first touch to it. Able to get a shot on, but defense there by number 15, Jackson Schroeder for Woodrow Wilson. Really the difference probably between a tie ball game right now. There's Adderholt with the head off the corner. Falls to McLeod. Park trying to put something together now. McLeod goes through one man, gets past another, but not able to get by with the ball. Woodrow's going to try to go the other way. Now ball comes back into the middle for Umberger. Umberger plays up the far sideline, looking for Snyder. Snyder got an assist on the goal. The only goal we've had here in the game just a few minutes ago. Now it's going to be Woodrow Wilson in the midfield. Hagen Hall looks to play cross field for Faya. Doesn't have the boot to get it there, though. It'll go back to the Patriots. Near side, that's McCroskey. McCroskey looking for Rocky. Big collision there. Ball goes out of bounds to Wheeling Park.
Replay of that tackle.
We get a replay of this. Live, it looked like a clean play. It just looked like hard soccer play. Two guys ran into each other. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing there, too. Good no call by the official. Wheeling Park trying to play in with the left on the near side here. A.J. Seals, ball out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick.
For the Patriots.
Since the goal, Wheeling Park has definitely been on the front foot.
Yes, you've seen, I mean, not desperation like you would see at the end of the game, but the sense of urgency certainly is picked up.
Yes.
Perhaps the magnitude of the moment has started to dig in, like, this is it, you got to go right now.
Well, I think that also what we're seeing is some of the defenders, defensive midfielder joining in the attack, creating a little extra player in the midfield.
Adderholt's ball played in far side. Looked like he had some guys in the box there. This one's going to be a foul against Wheeling Park. We're going to have to get the referee down here involved. Rocky was complaining but walking away. Then the ball got smacked out of his hand by Tyler Snyder, I believe it was, number 16. Just before halftime. Much like the first game today, just before halftime, we see the intensity really start to pick up between the two teams on the field as we get the replay here. Not sure really that there was much in that. Maybe you call the foul to kind of get your arms around this, bring the intensity level down, but these two teams going nose to nose so far. Woodrow Wilson with the slight 1-0 lead. Rocky down, fouled again. He's been fouled or involved in foul plays the last few times up or down the field. Looks like he might be getting a little frustrated. There's Albrecht's kick. He just switches fields with it. Trying to switch and get down that far sideline to McLeod. McLeod with the quick throw, trying to find Hannah. Ball bouncing around back there. That's Seibert.
2 minutes.
The stretch to get his head to it. Of course, it was Seibert's errant pass. Caused a turnover that led directly to Woodrow Wilson's goal just a few minutes ago. Here come the Flying Eagles again, trying to go down the far sideline. Lots of heavy shoulder-to-shoulder contact in this one.
Really feels like this game has switched from regular season intensity to state playoff intensity.
Yes. There's very much a difference, and you can think that goal kind of switched things on for both teams. Here comes Wheeling Park with another chance, looking for Samuel Rocky. Ball out to the far side now. That's Hannah trying to play it in, unable to do so, though. Big boot from Woodrow Wilson. It's going to go the other way. We got a whistle. Looks like there's an injured player for Woodrow Wilson. Not down on the ground, but he looks like he's in some pain over there. I believe that might be Snyder.
I think he's been standing over there for a while.
Yeah, he was well in behind the play in an offside position if they had the ball and looked pretty uncomfortable. He's going to head to the sidelines.
You know, Woodrow, their back three and the midfield have really been putting in a lot of effort to get back, close people down, make sure that they put two on the ball when McLeod has the ball, and have just really made play after play today to cut out all the promising attacks that Wheeling Park have had.
Kobe Dillon
1 minute. 1 minute.
and
remaining
Drake
time.
Worley in the game now. Another foul on the play. We're under 1 minute to go here. It's going to be a free kick for Wheeling Park. Called about 45 yards out. Adderholt plays it. Looking to get into the far side of the box. Headed out, though. Still a chance here for Wheeling Park. Now it comes all the way back to midfield. Seibert's going to play over the top. 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Nice job hitting the turf to hold on to possession for Wheeling Park. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Woodrow Wilson throw in. 15 to go. Woodrow not working especially fast here. Got to figure that's probably going to do it here for the first half.
6.
That play right there at the end was exactly what was just talking about, where Hannah had the opportunity to go and win the ball, and the Woodrow player just outworked him to get there.
So after one half of play in today's second Class AAA Boys State High School Soccer Semifinal, it's Woodrow Wilson 1, Wheeling Park 0. Can the Flying Eagles hang on? We'll come back and find out here in a few minutes. We'll get you through halftime right now, though. You're listening and watching high school soccer on Video Productions.
Folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General Store. Today's culinary warriors have been challenged to concoct the ultimate snack masterpiece, using only the finest weapons in our arsenal, snacks and deli delights. Rosemary wields the ancient spears of Laffy Taffy, and Silas counters with the arrow of Slim Jim. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General Store, where creativity meets convenience. Join us next time for more delicious duels on the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Till then, keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
At Access Health, we treat your children the way we want our children to be treated, with care, compassion, and expertise.
We focus on treating the person, not just the symptom. Your health and well-being are our priority.
And when you face uncertainties, we're there with advanced technology and compassionate care.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. I was like, Cloud 9. 2 words, Cloud 9. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken, and it's got pickled jalapenos, and it's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
At Access Health, we treat your children the way we want our children to be treated, with care, compassion, and expertise.
We focus on treating the person, not just the symptom. Your health and well-being are our priority.
And when you face uncertainties, we're there with advanced technology and compassionate care.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. I was like, Cloud 9. 2 words, Cloud 9. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken, and it's got pickled jalapenos, and it's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
Little General Stores, we'll be there when you're ready, even if you're returning home for the first time in years. That is why we offer the LG Rewards Card that'll save you money on your favorite convenience store purchases, or even get you free drinks or coffee, allowing you the time to plan that perfect return. Go plan yours today, and when you need us, we'll be there. Thank you to those who serve, so the LG family can serve you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Math, I think I was too.
An enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in West Virginia, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
At Access Health, we treat your children the way we want our children to be treated, with care, compassion, and expertise.
We focus on treating the person, not just the symptom. Your health and well-being are our priority.
And when you face uncertainties, we're there with advanced technology and compassionate care.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. I was like, cloud nine. 2 words, cloud nine. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken, and it's got pickled jalapenos, and it's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
At Little General Stores, we'll be there when you're ready, even if you're returning home for the first time in years. That is why we offer the LG Rewards Card that'll save you money on your favorite convenience store purchases, or even get you free drinks or coffee, allowing you the time to plan that perfect return. Go plan yours today, and when you need us, we'll be there. Thank you to those who serve, so the LG family can serve you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General Store. Today's culinary warriors have been challenged to concoct the ultimate snack masterpiece, using only the finest weapons in our arsenal, snacks and deli delights. Rosemary wields the ancient spears of Laffy Taffy, and Silas counters with the arrow of Slim Jim. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General Store, where creativity meets convenience. Join us next time for more delicious duels on the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Till then, keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
At Access Health, we treat your children the way we want our children to be treated, with care, compassion, and expertise.
We focus on treating the person, not just the symptom. Your health and well-being are our priority.
And when you face uncertainties, we're there with advanced technology and compassionate care.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. I was like, cloud nine. 2 words, cloud nine. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken, and it's got pickled jalapenos, and it's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Welcome back to Klein Stadium here in Beckley. Second half action, Class AAA Boys High School Soccer State Semifinals. Woodrow Wilson leads Wheeling Park 1-0 in our number 2 versus number 3 matchup here at the state tournament. Winner here moves on to Saturday's state championship game, where they will take on top overall seed in this tournament, Hurricane. Woodrow Wilson back in this tournament for the first time in 14 years. Last time they were here, 2010, and as we can read on the back of several shirts in the crowd here, Chris, state champions that year. The whistle blows, we are underway. Team switching sides, Wheeling Park in all white. Red numbers and lettering outlined in blue. Patriots will be going from left to right. Woodrow Wilson, the home team here, the number 2 seed. Black and maroon tops, white shorts, dark socks. The Flying Eagles going from right to left. Woodrow with a fluky goal in the first half. Poor clearance out of the back by Wheeling Park, deflected off of a Woodrow player. Ball eventually found its way back to Kobe Dillon, who put a big left foot through it to beat the goalkeeper. And that's the difference in the game right now. Otherwise, highly contested, physical. We've seen some good soccer on display. We've seen some brute force on display. Speed, passing. We said off the air at halftime, this has been, despite the low score, just a fantastic soccer game so far.
Yeah, Woodrow had 4 shots on goal in the first half. Wheeling Park had 2 shots, 1 on goal. It's just been I think, a defensive effort, a great defensive effort from Woodrow in the first half.
Hannah turning, trying to get beyond the defender. Looked like defender had a little bit of jersey. No call, though. Ball goes all the way through to Rocky on the backside. Still a scramble. Ball hits the referee, and we're going to get a whistle there. The referee nearly taken out by that kick. I mean, don't mean to laugh at his misfortune, but it was funny. Sorry. It was, as we see the replay here, several opportunities. Wheeling Park unable to get the ball off of its foot in front of the goal, and then the rocket clearance hits that ref right in the belly. He looks like he's no worse for the wear, though. And Samuel Rocky picking himself up off the deck. I've been impressed with his presence today, too, Chris. Not just on the ball, but seems like emotionally the rest of the team kind of feeds off what he's been doing so far. Ball played into the box, cleared out though. Albrecht will put it right back in. Wilson Hanna with the ball now, tries to back heel. Nothing doing though. Wheeling Park keeps the ball. Wilson Hanna fighting for it. Left foot looking for McLeod in front, but he's offside. So Hanna received that ball in an offside position. So the pass would not have mattered. Wind still swirling around a bit here in Beckley. Ball played back in and out of bounds off of Wheeling Park. Throwing over the top, looking for Bishop. Bishop tries to back heel, which he successfully did, but then it hit himself in the side with it and deflected out of bounds. It'll be a throw in going the other way. Throw down the sideline. They were looking for McLeod. Couldn't connect, though. Ball back out of bounds. It'll be another Park throw-in. Aiden Worley, sophomore defender with the throw. He plays down the line to Hanna. Hanna been locked in battle over there with Jackson Gray. Ball played into the middle, bouncing around. Nearly chance there. Mike Adderholt's shot not square. Looked like he caught the side of his foot on it, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Lots of soccer still to come here today. Of course, the Class AAA tournament going on here at our backs. Girls session this morning. The boys playing this evening over there. Opposite true here. We've got the boys tournament first. This is the second of those two semifinals. We'll have the girls coming up this evening. All of those games, of course, you can find here on Video Productions. Seibert's just going to go all the way back. Of course, Woodrow with the 1-0 lead. Could have been more if not for a heroic double save. Gavin Border, the Wheeling Park goalkeeper in the first half, one of the plays of the tournament so far. Five minutes gone here. The pace of this game has started to slow a little bit. As ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Woodrow. Rocky puts a foot in, though. Can't keep control of it. Back into the midfield for Umberger. Umberger loses possession to Adderholt. Adderholt puts his right foot through it. He's looking for Hanna. Hanna tried to flick on with his chest. Didn't think he, or rather, I don't think he did what he wanted to or what he set out to do with it. And here comes Woodrow the other way. Kobe Dillon, the goal scorer, on the ball, dribbles back into the midfield. He's going to touch across to Hagen Hall. Hagen Hall into the middle for Bishop. Bishop back to Hall. Hall with the left foot. Ball takes a weird bounce, falls right to a Woodrow player. That was Faya, but it's just going to be blasted out of bounds for a throw-in. Wheeling Park defending. Woodrow Wilson looking to add to its lead here. Flying Eagles have certainly been pressing high in this game and finding some success with it. That's how they got their goal. Ball flicked up over the top. Still being defended and put out, and it's going to go over the end line for a corner kick. Teams get set here. Eagles with a chance to add to their lead here early in the second half.
Goal right here would definitely change the dynamic of the game.
Vince Umberger, the sophomore midfielder, stands over the ball. Three-man wall. Referee marks off 10 yards. Now Michael Faya comes over with him. We'll see who takes the kick. Do you go at the goal or do you try to play far post here? It's going to be Umberger. He plays the ball far post. Headed out. Still danger, though. Ball comes back in, deflects off Bishop. Another ball played in. Looked like Beckley had a man sneaking there far post. Unable to make that last connection, though. Flying Eagles still with the ball. It's Bishop. Bishop plays up for Fairley. Fairley drops it back. Now the ball comes in. Falls right to the feet of Snyder. Snyder unable to do anything with it, though, and cleared out by Woodrow. Now here comes, cleared out by Park. Woodrow back with the ball now, though. Faya with the left foot, deflected. Falls to Hagen Hall. Hall works back to his left. He's going to touch out to Faya. Faya with the left foot, defended well by Wheeling Park. Aiden Worley getting a foot in there and putting it out of bounds for a corner kick before Faya can turn the corner.
Woodrow definitely has came out in the second half and put Wheeling Park under a lot of pressure here. Created, their third corner kick?
This is the third corner kick here in just the last few minutes. I will say, for as much pressure as they've been under, the Wheeling Park defense has played well. They've seemed calm. There hasn't been panic back there. Not yet,
Not yet, absolutely.
Snyder's corner kick comes in. Ball punched out by Border. Nice play by the goalkeeper to send that one away.
Wheeling Park's goalkeeper is having quite the game today.
He's been fantastic. We've seen some really good goalkeeping. Even in the first game, the Martinsburg goalkeeper faced several tough shots, able to turn those away. And of course, Casto, the Hurricane goalkeeper we gushed about in the first game, he was fantastic. We've seen some good play between the sticks here. And here's a chance for Wheeling Park. It's Hanna. He's got a breakaway. Ball on the left. He's going to go down. Defended well, though, by Woodrow Wilson. Number 2, Jackson Gray, a junior, listed as a midfielder on the roster, able to run down Wilson Hanna and touch that out of bounds. We go to the replay here. You see ball played over the top. Takes a bounce, and Hanna gets a step. Nearly was in before Gray able to track back and touch that one out of bounds. It does set up a corner kick, though. Wheeling Park trying to level things here in the boys' state semifinals. Ball played in far post. Park got ahead to it, though. Woodrow keeps it in. Looked like that ball was going out. It was Adderlecht with the head. He plays back to Rocky. Rocky trying to play across. Ball deflected, though. It'll go back to Woodrow. Possession lost back to Wheeling Park. Ike Adderholt on the ball now. Ball goes off of Woodrow. It'll be a throw in for Wheeling Park. Fans not happy about that one. I think they got it right, though. Looking for McLeod. McLeod on the ball. He's trying to spin through defense. Nicely done to defend. Still work to do as Rocky gets the ball. Tries to wind up for a big shot. Ball pings around, and it's just going to be fallen on by Kogar, the goalkeeper. Heads up play to come out and grab that one and get the ball out fast. And here comes Woodrow Wilson down the near side. Seabolt with the header. Now Adderholt clears. He's up there looking for Hanna. Starting to see Wheeling Park go for more of that over-the-top ball. They're looking for Hanna. They're looking for McLeod on those through runs. They're trying to let those guys use their speed, and in Hanna's case, his size and athleticism to just power through there. Nearly got one a few minutes ago with Hanna, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them really start to try to pick out McLeod up front.
Well, if you notice here in the second half, it looks like Wheeling Park has changed up their formation. They're leaving McLeod and Hanna like pressed up against the back three, whereas they had 3 attackers, 2 wingers with only 1 central player in the first half. So I think that
right now, if you could see on the wide shot that we've got here, there's 30 yards between the midfield and the attacking players for Wheeling Park right now. And I think as a result of that, you're starting to see Beckley really pick things up in the midfield. Here comes Hagen Hall, dribbles a man, got the ball onto the foot of Fairley. Fairley unable to do anything with it, though. Ball bouncing around now. Now Fairley's got it again. He's on the left. He gets inside the penalty line, and he comes down, and that's going to be a penalty kick for Woodrow Wilson. Fairley jumps up, hyping the student section here in front of him, and he certainly earned that.
Just magnificent work on the ball at the top of the box.
The sophomore forward dribbling through several players, finding some space and drawing the foul there. Great play. Here comes the replay. As you see Fairley working to his left, beats one man to get inside the penalty area. Second man dove in, got his leg, and it's going to set up a penalty kick for Kobe Dillon. So Kobe Dillon,
he might have earned a penalty from both of those defenders.
Yeah. Dillon scored the goal early in the first half for Woodrow or late in the first half, but earlier in this game, Gavin Border come up big several times for Wheeling Park. It's going to be called on again to keep this a 1-score game. We'll wait on the referee's whistle. Kobe Dillon, a junior, to take the kick. Here's the whistle. Dillon approaches. Right foot shot, nice and easy down the middle. And it's a goal for Woodrow Wilson. Flying Eagles make it 2-0 on the penalty kick by Kobe Dillon. Ali Fairley doing the dirty work to earn that kick. And with 27 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the game, the Flying Eagles take a 2-0 lead and inch just a little bit closer to the state championship game as we see the replay of the kick.
Just as calm as you like. Walked up, noticed which way the keeper was going to go, and passed it on the other side. Beautiful.
So Wheeling Park with some work to do. Champions out of the Northern Panhandle. Backs against the wall here in hostile territory. They've got to score 3 goals in Beckley against Woodrow Wilson in a state semifinal. It's a tall task for the Patriots. McLeod with the ball. Puts a man in a spin cycle, seemingly just to do it, and moves on. Adderholt with the ball now. Being defended well by Fairley. Fairley's really stepped up in the last 5-10 minutes. He's been involved throughout the game, but he has been a difference maker for Woodrow here in the second half.
I think that Woodrow is just showing so much heart and determination. I mean, every player on the team is willing to run for the team, challenge for the ball, and really go and try to win the game defensively.
Here he comes again. Ali Fairley takes a step around a player, passes to Bishop. Bishop loses possession, though. Woodrow right back with it. And now here comes Wheeling Park the other way. Hannah switches fields. Now ball played back, looking for Hannah on that far side. He's unable to get to it. And he boots that one halfway to winner place. Samuel Rocky back in the game now for Wheeling Park. Aiden Stafford, Dylan Bisconi back in the game for Woodrow. Bisconi, just a freshman. Not something you see often this time of year with the spotlights on at the state tournament. Real hard for ninth graders to break through and contribute to teams at this level. So when you see one that does, you kind of take notice. Like, what did this guy do to stand out on a group that's so good?
The last couple great freshman performances we've seen here were Landon Stonestreet, who's been on to become one of the best players in West Virginia, and Michael Lukauer, who's now playing D1 soccer at UC San Diego.
Yeah, Michael Lukauer put on some shows over the years here for George Washington. That freshman year really put him on the map. Ball out of bounds here. It'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Aiden Worley, the sophomore defender, up to take it. So big throw into the box here. Looking for McLeod near side. He nearly gets ahead to it. Now we've got two wheeling. It's Adderholt. Adderholt's got it. Right foot deflected. Back to Adderholt. Ball out of bounds. It'll be another Wheeling Park throw-in. So we hear a big cheer go up from the Class AA games. Try to get some updates from that at some point, but lots of work in front of us here to keep an eye on as Wheeling Park denied again. Adderholt now tried to play down the line, deflected though. Nice job by the freshman Bisconi to dispossess and send Woodrow Wilson the other way. Ball sent across the field though, having to track back now. Ball played up to Stafford. Senior midfielder just came in the game a few minutes ago. Nearly halfway through the final half here. Ball bouncing around the penalty area. Wheeling Park had a chance there. Cleared out though. Adderholt recollects for the Patriots near midfield. He's going to play it all the way back. Albrecht tries to play through. Finds McCroskey. McCroskey loses the ball. Now it's going to go all the way back. Looking for Rocky there. Rocky, Wheeling Park player trying to help a Woodrow Wilson player up that's down. Ball comes back across. Dangerous ball cleared out. Rocky working for it. Woodrow player is still down, and here comes the whistle. And that's number 11, Hagen Hall.
It's like a cramp.
Yeah, it does look like a cramp. It's one of those ones when you go down looking like a sniper gotcha from somewhere. But the trainer's out and teammates quickly grabbing that toe and stretching him out. As we get a moment to breathe here. 22:40 left on the clock. Woodrow Wilson leading Wheeling Park 2-0. A brace by Kobe Dillon. Took advantage of a misplayed ball at the back in the first half by Wheeling Park. Finished well, and then so we'll go back and watch this first goal again. You see Wheeling Park, bad ball there. Dillon tried to play it back in. Was fortunate to get it back, but no mistakes the second time around. Nice, cool finish with the left foot.
You know, Tom, I think the difference in the game so far today has been tactically what Woodrow has done to mitigate the attacking pressure that McLeod has put every team he's played against underneath all season. It seems like every time he gets on the ball, Woodrow has two players bracketing him, one trying to deny, one trying to stop him from getting forward and trying to just get the ball off his foot. And so far today, they've been very, very effective.
Yeah, 38 goals in 23 games. That's nearly 2 goals per game for McLeod.
And I don't know if he's been on the ball more than 10 to 15 times today, whereas the best players for Woodrow have been on the ball constantly, been creative in the midfield, and just really allowed them to take control of the game in the second half here.
Yeah, a lot of the work for Wheeling Park being left to the midfield to try to find space, play those through balls. And they've had some success, but the Woodrow Wilson defense has just been outstanding today.
Outstanding.
Drop ball back in play now. Ball crossed over, looking for a play. McLeod nearly got one there. He's able to get the shot off, deflected out by Beckley, though, and here come the Flying Eagles the other way. Adderholt now back on the ball for Wheeling Park. He's going to play it all the way back to Albrecht. Albrecht goes over the top. Heads up play by Ryder Kogar, the keeper, to come out. Grab that. Kogar taking his time at the back. Running as many seconds off of that clock as possible. Flying Eagles, 21 minutes and change away from playing for their first state championship since 2010. 14 years since Woodrow Wilson has been at this stage of the season. McLeod plays up for Hannah. That battle between Hannah and Jackson Gray down there. Hannah got a little handsy. Nice play to get around him, but a little too much of the player as he tried to physically go. You got the ball around him. The player, as we see on the replay here, got a little too much of the defender. Nice job by Jackson Gray to be in a good spot. You see Hannah grabbing the shoulders, trying to get around there. Just a little too much.
You know, we might be starting to see a little bit of frustration.
I think we're starting to see a lot of frustration from Wheeling Park.
You know, the plays just aren't happening the way that they want them to happen.
Hannah dribbles through one defender. Slide tackle attempt, good. Ball deflects over to the far side. A nice bounce for Wheeling Park. Falls right to Trace McLeod. McLeod plays the ball back across the middle. Cleared out. Here comes Woodrow trying to go the other way. Farrelly drops back. Now the ball is played all the way up front. Park defense able to get back a hold of it. Albrecht tried to play over the top, looking for Hannah here on the near side, but unable to link up and connect there. Chance now for Beckley on the near sideline. Kobe Dillon, 2 goals already, plays it in the middle. He's got a man. That's number 21, Aiden Stafford. Stafford's shot blocked and deflects out of bounds. Another chance for the Flying Eagles on the break. That one turned away. This Wheeling Park defense hanging on. Ball back out of bounds again. The player goes down. It's Rydner McLeod on the foul. Referee's telling him to chill out. I think he saw some of the shoving going on there after the foul. It'll be a free kick for Woodrow Wilson here right in front of us. Vince Umberger, the sophomore, stands over the ball. And that got this Beckley crowd excited. Just waiting for play to restart here. It's Umberger's ball into the box, deflected around. Chance here for Woodrow. Falls to a maroon jersey, steps over one man, steps over another, still has the ball. Shot comes in from the far side. A little too high as Michael Faya's attempt out of bounds for a goal kick.
Number 12, Jonathan Scott, and number 6.
So we look for the replay here. You see a man just get slung down, and there was the foul on the play. Definitely,
well, I can see
definitely something you can't do.
I can see why people were upset.
Here comes Dillon with the ball up the middle. He plays near side for Fairley. Fairley already drew one penalty kick today. Ball comes back out. They're going to play it back in for Dillon. A.J. Dillon, far side. Nicely defended, though. Ball cleared out by A.J. Seals to midfield, and it's McLeod trying to start the play for Wheeling Park. McLeod plays far side for Sam Rocky. Rocky's for Sam Rocky. Rocky's going to put his foot on the ball and just think about it for a second. Now he's going to go back, and referee blows the whistle. Not sure what's going on here. So one of the Woodrow players just ran off the field. Alex Belcher just left the field. Maybe did we have too many people on the field?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sweet.
Had too many players on the field.
They must have.
Yeah, they did.
You know, it's tough for us to count up here when we've got shoes on. There's 11 players on the field, but we've only got 10 fingers, so we lose track of it sometimes. Now, if it was summer, we got our flip-flops on, we're good.
We're
then, but this ball will come back in play here. It'll be a kick on the far side. Wheeling Park will take it. Josh Albrecht, the big senior defender, will put the ball in. Albrecht plays the ball into a dangerous spot. Header comes in from McLeod, and it's a goal. Wheeling Park. Just like that, 17-17 to go here in the game. The Patriots have dug into this lead. It's now 2-1 off of the restart. Just a crucial error there for Woodrow Wilson. The free kick came from having too many players on the field. So we watch the replays. Albrecht's free kick, just a great ball. And McLeod able to get free and get ahead to it.
Basically
put it far post.
Basically unmarked at the back post, which has been the problem on free kicks for both games today.
Yeah, if you're Mario Julian, the head coach at Wheeling Park, probably just how you drew it up, huh? So 17 minutes to go, and we've got ourselves a ball game. 2-1 now. Woodrow Wilson still leads, but Wheeling Park has found the back of the net and are back into this one, trying to draw level in this Class AAA Boys High School Soccer State Semifinal. Big switch coming in for Park. It's A.J. Seals on the far side. Touches the ball up to Rhineland McLeod. Header coming in for the other McLeod. He clashes with the goalie. The goalie goes down hard. Ball is in the net. They're going to check on the goalkeeper. There was a big collision between McLeod and Kogar down there. Kogar slow to get up. Big collision there. Wheeling Park had just gotten back into this one with a goal off of a header. Nearly drew level just there as the goalkeeper, Ryder Kogar, and Trace McLeod from Wheeling Park collided. Now the referee's going to call McLeod over and give him a yellow card after the fact. So we see the replay here. Ball coming in. And I'm not really sure that's a yellow card offense to me, Chris. It looked like two players going for the ball, but
I think that he gave the yellow card to the wrong person. You know, I think that we're going to see Wheeling Park try to push and really put Woodrow under a lot of pressure here, get back and tie this game up.
I think that goal and just the situation we find ourselves in here, certainly a testament to just the skill of McLeod. He's been a non-factor in this game until he wasn't. It just took one play, and he made Woodrow Wilson pay. Park trying to attack again. Cleared out by Beckley all the way back. Number 10, Aiden Worley, the sophomore. Worley looking for Hannah. Unable to link up. Both teams having trouble settling the ball right now. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Eagles. We got some subs coming back on now. Tyler Snyder and Trace McLeod back in the game now. McLeod, of course, got the yellow card for his collision with the goalkeeper just a few minutes ago. And just a few minutes before that, he put the ball in the net. Wheeling Park's only goal here so far, but Patriots certainly seem like they might have found something here. A lot more of the ball here in the last few minutes. Seals plays far side for McLeod. Now the ball all the way back to Albrecht. Albrecht, of course, had the assist. The free kick. Quick throw in here coming from the Flying Eagles. Looking for Kobe Dillon. Dillon scored both goals here for Woodrow. Umberger plays it back. Hall to Fairley. Fairley now back on the ball. He's going to go past one guy. He's trying to keep it in. Goes past another, but not before it went out of bounds. Now Fairley's down. Are they saying that ball didn't go out of bounds? I looked to the linesman to see a signal, and he never indicated that the ball went out of bounds. All of the players thought it was, though. Someone even picked the ball up with their hands to toss it over for the throw-in. We do have a player down. That's Fairley. Looks like he's cramping up. As we see Ali Fairley trying to keep the ball in bounds. It sure looked like he kept it in bounds.
This angle for sure.
But everybody stopped. And I think it was because Fairley cramped as he went to go around him. So he stopped.
So
everybody else did too.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's happened here. I don't think that ball went out of bounds. I'll be curious to see how this is ruled. Because it genuinely seems like everybody on the field thought that ball was out of bounds.
Yeah. It's a nice piece of dribbling.
Yeah, Ali Fairley has been very impressive on the ball today for Woodrow Wilson, especially so here in the second half. So it looks like the referee is going to discuss what's happened here. They're going to give Woodrow Wilson a free kick right there.
Because the Wheeling Park kid picked the ball up.
I believe that is exactly what has happened here. So
yes.
So it is a free kick because of the handball. Ali Fairley finding ways to affect this game. Drew a penalty earlier. Now kind of inadvertently has drawn a free kick here. Umberger's ball served in far post. That's a good ball headed out by Rocky. This ball pings around. Beckley trying to keep it in bounds. Now Woodrow loses the ball, comes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Wheeling Park. Park moving quick now. 13 minutes, 18 seconds to go here. Adderholt plays back to Albrecht. Albrecht tries to look through the middle. Bishop intercepts for Woodrow line. Kept that one in bounds. Rocky goes down. There's a foul. Go. So Sam Rocky draws another foul for Wheeling Park. Twelve and a half minutes to play. Woodrow Wilson leading the Patriots 2-1. What has been a very fun game to call. Lots of action going both ways. It's been physical. There's been attractive soccer. We've seen free kick goals. We've seen penalty kicks. A little bit of everything so far between the Patriots and the Flying Eagles. Albrecht, big boot into the box. Ball cleared out. And Park's just going to take it back near midfield and think about it again. They're going to switch fields over to A.J. Seals. Seals looking for McLeod. That's Rhineland McLeod. He flips over the top, looking back to the middle, trying to find Trace McLeod. Now the ball's going to come to Rocky. Rocky puts a header into the box. Back out to him. He plays it off of his chest. Goes around one man. Tries to play through. Here comes Rocky. He's still going. He goes down in the box. No foul. Ref says no foul. Ryder Kogard jumps on it. The keeper for Woodrow. We've got another Flying Eagle down. Not sure if this is another cramp. Looks like, yeah, he's trying to stretch it out. So we go to the replay here as Sam Rocky looked like he just lost his feet there.
Did look like he just stumbled a little bit.
So we get another Woodrow player stretched out here. Probably not much I could tell Steve Laraba about coaching tactics, but to offer a little bit of advice to Woodrow Wilson, bananas, guys. Let's eat some bananas between the games.
You know, I think that speaks to the effort that Woodrow is putting in defensively
Absolutely.
today.
Another chance now here for the Eagles. Booted up over by Albrecht. It's going to be a foul on Woodrow Wilson as Hagen Hall came in for the header and jumped on a guy's back. So we've got to think another big, long kick here from Albrecht. He's shown he's got a big boot, played the ball in. It was a little closer than this on the Wheeling Park goal. So he puts it far post right on the 6-yard line. Hannah nearly got ahead to it. What a beautiful service in, but still work to do for Wheeling Park. Now Rocky gets it on his right, rips a shot, turned away. Hannah gets the rebound with his left foot and just didn't have the angle or the balance to put that one in the net from where he was at. It goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Another chance goes by for the Patriots.
You know, just another time where Samuel Rocky gets on the ball. You mentioned him earlier today. It seems like he's around everything good that's happened today for Wheeling Park, whether it's getting on the ball, defending, winning balls in the midfield, great passes. Played great today.
Ball back in play now. And just like that, it's back out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, it's going to be a kick. I thought the ball went out of bounds, but I guess there was a whistle. And another dangerous spot. This is about the same place where Albrecht linked up with Trace McLeod about 10 minutes ago for Wheeling Park's goal. Patriots trying to draw level here late. Ball comes in, goes over the top. Looked like a defender initially missed it, but fell to another before it's booted out. Now Albrecht steps up, puts it back in. It's going to be Hannah, number 17 here on the near sideline. He's got Sam Rocky running. Rocky's going to have to get on his horse to get there. He does. He keeps it in bounds. He tries to go down the touchline, makes one man miss. Nice move. He's still in there. Ball's still in play. Booted back out. McLeod's got a shot. Deflected. Oh, wow. Great defense from Woodrow Wilson. That should have been a goal for Wheeling Park. Albrecht steps up. Foul ball pinged back out to midfield. Hannah now on the ball for the Patriots. He's going to try to make one man miss. Can't do it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Wheeling Park. What a sequence there as we go to the replay. All that started with the run by Sam Rocky. Clearance falls right to who you don't want it to fall to if you're Woodrow Wilson. But great play there. I believe that was Tyler Snyder getting in the way. Long throw-in comes in. McLeod's got it again. Makes one man miss, but can't get past the second. Wheeling Park gets the ball back, though. Here's McLeod. Left-footed shot. Not a lot on it. Keeper gobbles it up.
You know, the earlier shot off the rebound, it was created by Samuel Rocky beating the defender when in a 1v2 situation with a great dribble. I mean, I just don't think I can speak highly enough about how well he's playing today.
He's been a fantastic player for sure this afternoon. Park loses the ball. Beckley's just going to boot it all the way back. Now Albrecht's trying to go over the top. He's looking for Hannah. Hannah running on. Woodrow's just going to put it out of bounds. Jackson Gray He's been a busy man today. He sends it out for a corner kick. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go here. 1-goal game. Woodrow Wilson leads Wheeling Park 2-1. Patriots knocking on the door, though. Several chances here in the last few minutes, and they've got a corner kick coming up now. Ike Adderholt to take. His ball played in far post. Headed out. Woodrow trying to go the other way. Looked like a player got tripped up from Wheeling Park. No call. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Woodrow throw. Looks like maybe we have some subs now. Ali Farali and Belcher back into the game. I do apologize if we are not getting pronunciations correct. We got names. We got spellings. We don't have pronunciations up here right now, so we will do our best. Ball out of bounds again. It'll be a throw in on the far sideline. Woodrow Wilson trying to hold on here, even add to its lead as we come up on the final few minutes. Here's a run by Hagen Hall. Hagen Hall gets the shot off. It's deflected out. Hall just a sophomore. Ball going the other way. It's going to bounce back to the goalkeeper, who's going to play it with his feet. Now he's just going to pick it up and run some time off the clock. So we wait for the big kick. Kogar puts a boot through it. Ball bounces. Dylan Bosconi gets a head to it. A.J. Bishop looked like he came down with it, but it's Rhineland McLeod with the ball on the far sideline. Passes it to his brother Trace McLeod, who beats one defender. Tried to kick and run, couldn't quite get there. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be another corner kick, so another chance for Wheeling Park to equalize. Under 5 minutes to play. Bad time to be a fingernail if you are a Wheeling Park fan. Patriots down 2-1 here, less than 5 minutes to go in the state semifinal. Ball played in, nearly deflected in. Looked like somebody got a hand to it. That was not a goalkeeper. Didn't see what jersey he had on. No call, though. Ball comes to the near sideline, goes out of bounds. It'll be another throw in for Wheeling Park. Dangerous moments there at the back for Woodrow Wilson. So here comes the big throw into the box. Headed away. Rocky tries to bring it under control against Fargley. Adderholt tries to play back in for Hanna. Hanna lets it bounce. He's got it in front of him, though. Defended well. Fargley with the ball again, and he gets taken out big time. No call on the play. And now here's the whistle. The referee indicating that it is, in fact, a kick, not a throw-in. As Ali Fargley got turned upside down on the play. 3.5 minutes to go here. That ball sent out of bounds harmlessly for a throw-in. Starting to see the nerves pick up maybe on both sides here. Tight game down the stretch. Class AAA Boys State Semifinals. Winner moves on to Saturday's championship game. Wilson Hanna's ball played across the middle. There's a shot, and it's in! Wheeling Park equalizes in the final minutes. 3 minutes on the clock, and the Patriots have scored! Graham Loy, the sophomore, comes up big for the Patriots in the final moments. And we've got a tie ball game, 2-2 in the state semifinals. Wow. As we go to the replay here, Hanna's ball comes all the way through.
What a finish.
Loy able to put that one in at the far post. As we have some Wheeling Park players trying to stretch out their cramps now. High drama at the high school soccer state tournament as Wheeling Park equalizes late. 3 minutes exactly on the clock when that one went in. Woodrow Wilson scored its 2 goals.
Let's go, Michael!
Got one in the first half, one early here in the second half on a penalty kick. Since then, the Flying Eagles have really let the game get away from them. They were in a dominant position, really dominating possession. They seemed like they had figured out ways to limit what Wheeling Park was able to do on offense. And I don't know, it's late in the game, it's late in the season. These guys have played a lot of soccer. I think you've got to stay switched on, and it feels like maybe they switched off there because that ball that came all the way across, that a ball should not come 30 yards across the field like that. Well, that's the coach in me saying that, though.
Well, I think we're also seeing that the intensity and pressure that handball there on Woodrow, but the intensity that they've played defense all game, it's hard to play that hard all game. And I think with 3 minutes to go, maybe a little bit of dead legs in the back, they maybe would have cut that out a little earlier in the game. But here we are, 2-2.
Yep.
2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in a semifinal.
So handball on A.J. Bishop. Referee said it was an intentional handball, so he gave him a yellow card and sent him out. Wheeling Park maybe not done yet. Ball played into the box. Cleared out. Here comes Woodrow Wilson trying to catch on a counterattack. Dillon plays there. Snyder now on the ball. He's got Fargley on the far side. He's going to play it in with his left foot. Headed out, though. Kept in bounds and played upfield. Looking for Reinland and McLeod. McLeod with a flick on with his head. He's going to turn and try to get that to his brother. Now he does. Trays McLeod. Tries to split the defenders. Gets it to his brother, Reinland. Reinland plays all the way across. He's got Wilson Hanna over there. Hanna had to track back for it. He's brought down. Referee says play on. A.J. Seals with the ball now. He plays for Hanna. Hanna defended by Gray. Now played in with his right foot. He's looking for McLeod. McLeod gets it. Here's the shot, and it goes wide. Rocky's shot had a chance teed up, top of the box.
Cramped up immediately
looked
afterwards.
Looked like he couldn't quite get his feet under that one and goes down with cramps right after. What a ball game. As we go to the replay here, while Rocky gets some treatment. We see the ball bounce around. Comes out, but gets put right back in. A.J. Seals sends it to Hanna. Hanna turns and finds, you can see him right there.
Finds McLeod.
Rocky wide open, just a touch, and couldn't quite get what he wanted to on that. And that step after the shot, you could see that hamstring grabbed on him. That's an awful feeling. Usually happens to me when I'm asleep. No, I'm not. Rocky limping toward the sideline there. Not sure if he's going to come off or not. Doesn't look like Wheeling Park's getting anybody up and loose over there. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go here in regulation on a stopped clock. Wheeling Park and Woodrow Wilson trying to decide who will go on to Saturday's Virginia High School Soccer State Championship game. Ball back in play now. Fargley tries to play up for Dillon. Here comes Wheeling Park the other way. Hanna's got a ball, falls right to him. He's going to put a right foot on it. Not enough on it, though. Saved. Wheeling Park with a chance to steal this one late. Saved by Ryder Kogart. Aiden Stafford now with the ball. Tries to play it up. Deflected out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for the Flying Eagles. 30 seconds to go here in regulation. Kobe Dillon looking for his third goal of the day. That ball falls perfectly for Hagen Hall. Hall unable to get a good shot on it. 20 seconds to go now. Flying Eagles still pressing. Ball played far post, just a little too much. That's going to go out of bounds, and that might be it here for regulation.
Do you see who was all the way back in the box to clear that out? The Wheeling Park star striker making the play to keep it tied in regulation.
He's been all over the place as we count down to zeros here. 80 minutes, not enough to separate Woodrow Wilson and Wheeling Park. We'll take a 1 minute break and bring it right back. It's West Virginia High School Soccer on Video Productions.
Folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. Today's culinary warriors have been challenged to concoct the ultimate snack masterpiece, using only the finest weapons in our arsenal, snacks and deli delights. Rosemary wields the ancient spears of Laffy Taffy, and Silas counters with the arrow of Slim Jim. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Join us next time for more delicious duels on the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Till then, keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
At Access Health, we treat your children the way we want our children to be treated, with care, compassion, and expertise.
We focus on treating the person, not just the symptom. Your health and well-being are our priority.
And when you face uncertainties, we are there with advanced technology and compassionate care.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. I was like, cloud nine. 2 words, cloud nine. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken, and it's got pickled jalapenos, and it's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet, but either way,
you're getting a winner.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Well, welcome back to Beckley. Overtime coming up, Class AAA Boys High School State Semifinals. A fantastic game between Wheeling Park and Woodrow Wilson. Flying Eagles grabbed a 2-0 lead off of goals from Kobe Dillon. Both of them. He scored in the first half off a mistake at the back from Wheeling Park. As we see the replay here, Wheeling Park defense a little lost in the shuffle there. Ball eventually finds Dillon, who finishes with his left foot for the opening goal of the contest. That was in the first half. Early in the second half, it was a penalty kick. Dillon again to make it 2-0. So we see the foul that drew the penalty. Ali Fargali, fantastic player today, gets brought down in the box to set up the second goal. See, cool, calm, and collected Kobe Dillon buries the penalty kick to make it 2. And at that point, Chris, it looked like the Flying Eagles had really gotten their hands around the scruff of this game. They were dominating possession. They had a 2-goal lead, but it just took one moment of brilliance from Wheeling Park on a free kick as Josh Albrecht found Trace McLeod. As we go to the replay here, see this just fantastic ball that Albrecht played in. And defense allows one of the top strikers in the state to run unmarked. He gets ahead to it. That got Wheeling Park back into the game with about 17 minutes to go. The Patriots were fighting and clawing, trying to equalize this one late. And with 3 minutes, they were able to find pay dirt as Graham Loy, the sophomore, finishes this pass after we see Wilson Hanna's ball trickle through. You see it got through several defenders in maroon there before it found Loy. He buries it for the equalizer with just 3 minutes to go, and that got us to where we're at now, Chris. 2-2, going to extra time here.
You know, with the effort that Woodrow expended in the first probably 65 minutes of the game, you know, working so hard defensively, we talked about it quite a bit, just so many sprints and recovery runs and just 1v1 defending situations. You know, they looked a little gassed at the end, and then with the fitness is going to play a major role. I mean, how many kids have we already seen stretching out cramps and hamstrings and calves and whatever? I think we're going to see fitness be a big-time determining factor here in the extra time.
Just a few seconds to go here on the break before we get going with the extra periods here. Of course, 80 minutes not enough to separate these two. The winner here goes on to Saturday's state championship game where they'll face unbeaten Hurricane. The Redskins' top seed beat Martinsburg 2-0. In a game that was really closer than the score. I thought Martinsburg played really a fantastic ball game this morning. Unfortunate to run into a team the quality of Hurricane. Martinsburg's effort and play would have beaten a lot of teams today. Just, like I said, unfortunate to run into a team as talented as Hurricane is.
Yeah, I think that we're going to see, no matter what the matchup here in the final, we're going to just see excellent soccer.
Mm-hmm. With all the cramps we saw during regulation, if you're the guys from Putnam County, you saw that second goal go in, you said, all right, they got to go play another extra period, whoever wins, before they see us on Saturday. A good scenario either way for the Redskins right now.
You know, I'm glad there's a day between the games now.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever comes out of this one will be glad as well.
Yeah.
Of course, that's been a change in recent years. This used to be a Friday-Saturday tournament. Semifinal games now on Thursday. Obviously, as you're listening to us live here, there is a break. Tomorrow night, the final week of the West Virginia high school football regular season. On Saturday, state championships here back at the Beckley YMCA facility. We're underway. 10 minutes on the clock. Teams have switched sides of the field again, so it will be Woodrow Wilson going from left to right in their maroon and black tops, white shorts, and dark socks. Wheeling Park, the Patriots, in all white, red letters and numbers outlined in blue, going from right to left. Kobe Dillon trying to run onto a ball now for Woodrow, and it'll just be touched up and out of bounds. Max Seibert, the senior, on the defense there for Park. Bishop throws in looking for Snyder. Snyder jockeying for position down there with Seals. He gets past him, puts a ball in. Ooh. Nearly knocked into his own net there. That ball came off of the foot of Aiden Worley. Spun back up towards his own goal as Worley tried to put his foot through it and clear it out. Didn't catch it clean. And as I said, nearly an own goal here early in the extra time. Tyler Snyder gets set for the corner. Snyder's ball played in. Looking for a teammate. Ball rattling around. Now it's booted out. Not out of danger, though. Snyder puts it back into the box. Wheeling Park desperately trying to defend here. Now the ball on the far side, Jackson Schroeder. Schroeder thinks better of it, turns back around, gets it to his right. Now he's going to touch back to a teammate. Ball played into the middle. Here comes a whistle. Looks like he was offsides there on the far pass. So we talked about that early. It's easy to get lost down there in those corners. Sometimes you just don't think about being a step offside. It happens all the time at this level.
You know, when the defenders just take a step out when you think that everything's static and it's not.
Big ball back into play. Kobe Dillon looking for his third goal of the game. Plays for Snyder far side, a little too long, goes out of bounds. There's Trace McLeod. Open scoring late in the game here for Wheeling Park. His 39th goal of the season. Was not I did not misspeak. It's not a typo on my page. 39 goals this season. Fantastic effort from that young man. There he is on the ball. He receives it. McLeod turns, keeps it in, and he's just going to play back. Seals takes it, thinks about it. He's going to go down the near sideline, looking up to McLeod. McLeod gets the ball, looks to his brother, Rhineland McLeod, and he's got a runner on the far side. That's Lloyd. Lloyd's already scored one tonight. He puts a right foot through the ball. Saved, though, at the near post by Ryder Kogar.
Shot by the Chiefs, number 5, Graham Hill, saved for the Tornadoes by Bryson Boss.
Lloyd has played a lot tonight. Hasn't been on the ball or involved very much at all, but has made his moments count. He scored the late equalizer here to send us to extra time. Kobe Dillon keeps it in bounds in a tough spot. Woodrow Wilson pushing forward here. Now Albrecht gets a foot to it and plays it out to Rhineland McLeod. McLeod now won it. Looks for the big clearance. Deflected, though. And it falls to Hagen Hall. Hall looking like he's got a little bit of a limp out there. One of several players who's come up with cramps already in this game. Ball still in bounds far side. Michael Faya to Kobe Dillon. Dillon now. He's just going to touch it back. Big switch coming in. Looking for the head of Bishop. Bishop trying to bring it down. Another header falls for Dillon. Dillon back to Bishop. Trying to 1-2 at the top of the box. He's cleared out. Ball played all the way back out into the midfield. Wheeling Park playing not quite 11 behind the ball right now, but it's 10 behind the ball right now. It's Wilson Hanna, the lone man up top. Hanna's going to try to run onto this, beat Jackson Gray. And Hanna certainly has had his moments today, got the assist on the second goal, but Jackson Gray has not made life easy for the big Wheeling Park striker this afternoon. Throw in comes to Hanna. Hanna touches back to Seals. Seals going to go back to Adderholt. Adderholt tried to play through the air for Hanna, unable to do so. Now the ball falls to Sam Rocky. Rocky touches to Loy. Loy's pass intercepted. Fargley's pass intercepted by Loy, and here he comes down the far sideline. Beats one man, can't keep it in bounds though. It goes out for a throw-in. In now. Nice play by Kobe Dillon. He's really been outstanding for Woodrow Wilson today. He looks over the top for Snyder. It's a foot race. A.J. Seals wins it, though, gets a foot on the ball, puts it out of bounds. Of course, as a reminder, there are 2 10-minute halves here. If we remain tied, then it would go to penalty kicks. But this is not like the pros. There is a golden goal here, so any goal will win it. McLeod looking to do that now. He puts a spin on a man. He gets into the box, shoulder to shoulder. Got to be careful down there. Ball played in, wrangled up by Kogar, though. Jackson Schroeder, fantastic job defending there. And here comes Woodrow Wilson down the near sideline. Wheeling Park slow to get back. Trying to play over the top for Dillon. Ball brought down Aiden Worley on his head, and he's going to try to go up the far side. Back to Hagen Hall, though. Hall to Faya. Ball still in bounds. Still with Faya. He gets it in. Looking for a player, but the goalkeeper, Border, coming up big there. Starting the play quick. He tosses out to Hanna. It's Hanna and Schroeder at midfield. Now here's Hanna's ball far side for Rhineland McLeod. McLeod tries to go around, unable to, touches it out. It'll be a corner kick for Wheeling Park, so a chance for the Patriots here. 2.5 minutes to go in the first extra time.
The game is wide open right now. It's a lot of what appear to be maybe some dead legs. We're seeing the ball being able to be advanced up the field really, really quickly.
It says an impartial observer, man, it's been a fun afternoon,
fun.
But it's really picked up here in the extra time period. Adderholt plays the ball in. McLeod got his head to it. Unable to put it on goal, though. Ball still bouncing around. Dangerous spot for Beckley. It goes out of bounds for a goal kick. So a chance goes by for Wheeling Park. They got the ball in the area they wanted to, just not quite able to get control of it as we go to the replay here. We see Adderholt's ball. He's played several of these in. McLeod gets ahead to it, not able to get a strong head on it, though.
You couldn't tell who cleared it off the line there.
Ball out of bounds near side here. It'll be a throw-in. 1:25 to go in the first overtime. Score still tied at 2. Wheeling Park with an equalizer. 3 minutes to go. Patriots trailed 2-0 in the second half at one point, able to come back and level this one and send us to this extra time.
One minute remaining in the period.
Bishop throws in. Rhineland McLeod back to clear it off. He finds his brother Trace. And there goes Graham Loy's making a run. McLeod keeping it himself. He's just going to go with it. Lots of green in front of him. Now he looks for Loy. Loy brings it down with control. He plays across to Hannah. Hannah's got one man to beat. Whistle comes. He was offside. Card comes for taking the shot after the whistle. We've seen that a couple times today. So Hannah will have to leave until the next stoppage of play. 31.3 on a stopped clock here. Again, the next goal wins it. But if there is not a goal, either in the next 30 seconds or in the 10 minutes of extra time that will follow, we will go to penalty kicks. Chris, you and I have seen a lot down here. We've never called penalty kicks, though.
No, we haven't. This game just feels like it has another goal in it.
It does. It's wide open as it is, as tired as some of these players look now, having played 90 minutes of soccer.
How many just great kids on the wall are going to be running at tired legs?
So that ends the first overtime period. No goals. Still Woodrow Wilson 2, Wheeling Park 2. Let's take 1 minute break, and then we'll be back with more high school soccer action on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we treat your children the way we want our children to be treated, with care, compassion, and expertise.
We focus on treating the person, not just the symptom. Your health and well-being are our priority.
And when you face uncertainties, we are there with advanced technology and compassionate care.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. I was like, Cloud 9. 2 words, Cloud 9. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken, and it's got pickled jalapenos, and it's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
Welcome back to Beckley. Counting down the seconds for our second overtime period here. Wheeling Park, Woodrow Wilson knotted at 2 goals each here in the Class AAA Boys High School State Semifinals. Tom Bragg, Chris Kessel bringing you all the action here from Klein Stadium. We saw Hurricane defeat Martinsburg 2-0 in our first semifinal today. 2 goals late in the game by Wheeling Park, including the equalizer by Graham Loy, the sophomore, with just 3 minutes to go. Has us here in extra time. We've already played 10 minutes of extra time. We will play 10 more. If there's still not a winner, we'll go to penalty kicks. As a reminder, this is a golden goal situation, so the goal wins it. If somebody scores, the game is over.
Can't ask for much more than this if you're a player, can you?
This is about as high stakes as it gets in West Virginia soccer.
Chance to play in the final, golden goal, 10 minutes to go.
You got number 1 and unbeaten waiting for you on Saturday. I mean, this is, like you said, this is what you want.
Yeah.
So we are back in action here. Albrecht clears up to McLeod. McLeod trying to take a man on. Playing for his brother, Rhineland McLeod. Rhineland McLeod swings at it with his left. Doesn't get a good kick on it, though. as he'll just deflect it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Woodrow.
That was a nifty little pass to spring his brother like that.
I think they've done that a time or two before,
I
maybe.
think maybe they've done that in the backyard once or twice.
Big kick up into midfield now. Teams vying for possession. Looks like Wheeling Park's going to come away with it. Looking for Hannah. And Hannah really leaving it all out there. You can tell that guy's tired. He has been running all day long. Nine minutes to go here in overtime. It'll be a free kick for Woodrow. Ball played in. He was looking for Stafford. Rhineland McLeod steps up, unable to bring it in. There's Graham Loy. Now ball played over the top. Loy coming back in, shoulder to shoulder. Now Loy with the left foot looking for Hannah. Big left foot from Loy.
Down the stretch here, Loy has maybe been the best player on the field. He's been getting on the ball, finding space, winning balls off of Woodrow. He just seems to be making every play that needs to be made right now.
We talked a lot about Sam Rocky, and not to take anything away from him, but it seemed like since he's had the cramps, he's just been limited in what he's been able to do. But Loy has really stepped in and kind of filled that void as far as playmaking and being on the ball for Park. Mm-hmm. And McLeod goes through the back. It'll be a kick for Woodrow. Not sure there's anything malicious there. He just momentum took over and he couldn't stop. 7 minutes, 50 seconds between us and penalty kicks here at Klein Stadium. Ball played up. Adderholt gets a hold of it. He plays up to Hannah. Hannah goes back to Seals. Seals, the left back, is going to go all the way back to Gavin Border, the goalkeeper. Border looking into the midfield for Sam Rocky. Rocky gets ahead to it. No teammates there, though. Woodrow takes back over of the ball. Vince Umberger on it. Umberger plays to the middle for Tyler Radford. Radford works it up the far side. Michael Faya with it on his foot now. Makes a man miss. Ball played into the middle. Chance now. Deflected out of bounds for a corner kick.
Big play by Max Seibert there to clear that off over the end line.
He's really made amends for the poor pass that led to the goal in the first half. So he has stepped up several times down the stretch here for Wheeling Park.
Looks like Woodrow's doing something a little different on this corner kick here.
Tyler Snyder over the ball. Keep an eye on Vince Umberger at the top of the box. Ball comes in. Whistle, though. Like some pushing and shoving. Maybe somebody got a handful of a jersey or something down there.
I think it went over the end line.
Oh, did it?
Curled back in, yeah. Here we go with the goal kick.
As we see on the replay here. Yeah, I think that is the case.
Yeah, you can see.
He blew the whistle while the ball was still certainly out of bounds. So, goal kick it is. Wheeling Park plays it up. Hannah tried to go around. Patriots still with the ball. Here comes Woodrow Wilson. Snyder tries to play through. Stafford now on the ball. Back, it's Ryland McLeod. He plays up for Rocky. Rocky's got McLeod. McLeod on the ball. McLeod goes around one man. McLeod nearly goes around a second, but nice defense there at the back. Jackson Gray coming up big again in that one-on-one situation with McLeod. Not sure what the stoppage is now. Almost looked like the referee was counting players again.
I think that the center back for Woodrow, maybe he thought he had a bloody nose the way he was holding his face. It'll
just be a drop ball here. Kogar's just going to pick it up. 5 minutes to go in the second overtime period. Woodrow Wilson and Wheeling Park still tied at 2. McLeod gets ahead to it, plays it to Hannah. Hannah trying to go over the top for Trace McLeod. Kogar is there, though, and quickly back out to Stafford. Stafford far side to Faya. Faya plays it into Umberger. Umberger with a touch up. Here comes Woodrow trying to find some space down the far sideline. That's Tyler Snyder. Flag goes up.
For the Patriots.
Nice to see some sportsmanship there after a hard play. It was a foul, but nothing dirty. It's the Tyler Snyder and the Wheeling Park player exchanging a handshake there. And the longer we've gotten into this one, Chris, the fans to our left, the Woodrow Wilson section, has quieted down a little bit, and here comes Rocky. Rocky with a shot, top of the box, comes up limping again afterwards. Things opened up there for just a second for Sam Rocky, but the cramps he's been having, he's just not able to get a good shot on the ball right now. As we see the replay here, Hannah's ball across. Rocky takes a touch, and he just can't get his foot through it without cramping up. That's unfortunate for that young man. Clock now at 3.5 minutes. Woodrow trying to find Faya on that far side. Bishop steps in and gets it back. Faya back to him. Bishop with the shot, and it's in! With 3 to go in overtime! Woodrow Wilson wins it! Wow!
What a play!
A.J. Bishop with the golden goal sends the Flying Eagles to the Class AAA State Championship game. It'll be Woodrow Wilson and Hurricane for the big trophy on Saturday.
Just an absolute little gorgeous 1-2 with Faya over there that sprung him.
As we look in on the celebration here, long time coming for these Woodrow Wilson soccer fans. As we mentioned, it's been 14 years since the Flying Eagles were in the state tournament. Last time they were here, they won it all. First time back in a while, they've got a chance again. As we bring up the replay of the game-winning goal, we see the 1-2 with Bishop and Faya. Great ball there to spring Bishop, and he just rolls it past the goalkeeper, and the celebration is on. Fantastic ball game here, our second-class AAA Boys High School Soccer State Semifinal of the day. Ends in double overtime with a golden goal from A.J. Bishop. The senior sends Woodrow Wilson to the state championship game. Your final score, Woodrow Wilson 3, Wheeling Park 2. Don't forget, we've got girls high school soccer action here this evening on Video Productions. AAA state semifinals. We'll have number 1 Morgantown and number 4 George Washington. We will also have the 2-3 game between the Patriots of Parkersburg and the Patriots of Washington High School. Chris, before we get out of here, any thoughts on this one? What a fantastic ball game. What a fantastic finish.
Just is so exciting. What a finish. Some great soccer, so much effort and energy. Game-winning goal, golden goal, get a run over and celebrate in front of the student section that's packed. I mean, this is exactly what you ask for out of high school soccer. And just what a display. What a display. I'm so excited for the boys' final.
Yeah, A.J. Bishop was close several times in the game. First 10 minutes of the game, it really looked like he was going to be the guy on the front foot for this Woodrow Wilson team. And he's the one that finds it. After nearly 100 minutes of play, A.J. Bishop, with 3 minutes to go in overtime, sends Woodrow Wilson to the state championship game. So one more time from Klein Stadium, your final score, Woodrow 3, Wheeling Park 2. You've been watching high school soccer on Video Productions. Don't forget to tune in tonight. Check out all the girls' games.